Oh, break it down. Break it down. Oh. What is up, guys? John Hogard here. You're watching John's Life. So I know it's been a while since I've uploaded. I just got busy. I've been working on my car and trying to, keep myself occupied. It's winter and, things get a little bit boring around here. So anyways, I'm just gonna give you guys an update today on the car because, of course, I have been working on it like pretty much nonstop. And then we'll just kind of go from there and maybe get some more work done today, but just kind of fill you guys in on what's been happening since the last time that you've seen it. So we'll catch up with you guys out in the shop. All right. Okay, guys, so there is shit all over the place. I have got parts this side of the shop, that side of the shop. I got so much stuff going on right now that things have kind of gotten away from me a little bit. But that's okay. Actually, a friend of mine told me that just means I'm getting stuff done. If it's messy, man, then you're really working. So anyways, so just be weary. I don't normally keep my shop this trashed, but it's trashed right now. So anyways, we'll give you guys a little overview. So I just painted up my rear brakes yesterday. Got all them squirted. I pulled off my wheels. And I need to put in my front axles. I painted up my sway bar, it's like a little support bracket deal for my subframe. Painted up my subframe as well. And of course I need to put all of that stuff in. Got the front Brembos all set. I took off my steering knuckles and my rotors. I'm gonna go sandblast all of them and then paint them so that like the insides are all black and looking nice and stuff. And then the same way with the spindles. I got new wheel bearings that I was gonna put in, but then again, decided that I was gonna paint all this stuff. Lower ball joints, tie rod ends. I replaced the sway bar links yesterday. Not that I really needed to, but I had new ones, and cleaned up my A-arms. And actually my buddy helped me clean up the A-arms. I actually had another friend over here that was helping me do a lot of the work too, but and then he cleaned up my trans. Got that all looking shiny. It's kind of hard to see because the light's so bad. And then there's the subframe, and what do we got here? Power steering, AC compressor, starter, alternator, other brake. You can see this one's at the same stage. The A-arm's been all polished, and the tie rod ends there. Back end the same way. It's new brake lines, new lateral links all the way around. New like e-brake assembly, new like shoes and hardware and stuff. So I got my access port mounted. Wires are all run. I swapped my steering wheel over. I put in that double DIN 10-inch touchscreen. And then of course did my gauges. Those are all hooked up. Look real nice on the underside. And you know, of course, 6-speed. But so everything's here. It's all working good. I put a rear sub in the back. There's a factory 6x9 back there, and I managed to fit an amp and an 8-inch sub back there. So. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, this thing works great. You know, you can split screen some apps. You know, I can do the maps and watch videos and that kind of a thing. Not that you would want to try and do too much of that while you were operating your vehicle, but yeah, it works good. I'm happy with it. In here I've got my tile wastegate, ACT. I think I can't remember if I bought an extreme or a heavy duty, but it's good enough for the power that I plan on making. My oil cooler, my pressure pot overflow deal for my coolant, my turbos in that box over there. Of course, my motor looks a little bit different than the last time you guys seen it. It's my intake's on, timing belt cover. Of course, I did the timing belt, the timing, and then I cut. I don't know if you guys remember that old ratty flex joint out, welded in a new one. I've got that pretty much all mounted, headers and of course stuff in place. Oil cooler deal down there, little plate, cheap filter for break-in, ignition coils, completely rewrapped my wiring harness, the 4th cylinder cooler option, a couple little barbs and some hose and some stuff to make that run better. Yeah, I mean, I think you guys pretty much have seen everything else since then. But so there's that. So today I'm gonna try and sandblast knuckles and these 4 rotors, and then put in my axles, both front axles, my drive shaft, and then of course do the knuckles and the rotors and put the brakes on and put in my wheel bearings, lower ball joints, tie rod ends, and maybe some other couple miscellaneous things, but that's the main goal for today. And I think that's pretty doable. You know, I don't even know what the hell you're interested in, but this is what I'm doing. So I just thought I'd give you guys an update and show you what I got going on. Again, there is stuff all over the place. I got crap everywhere. So wish me luck. So I got STI badges, one for the front, one for the back. Got new lug nuts and stuff there. And then we're gonna start in the back. It is the least impressive. Well, I mean, that's all impressive, but it's, you know, it's the back. So anyways, so there is the sway bar and the Brembos and the painted rotors. And I had to add wheel spacers because the old wheels were rubbing up there. I mean, they're the new wheels, but they were rubbing up there. Stainless lines, new lateral links everywhere, all the way around. Tie rod ends or sway bar links. Then you go up front, and the front 4-pot Brembos, the Gecko coilovers, stainless brake lines, again painted rotors, new wheel bearings, new. I mean, that's basically everything on here is new. Let me try and turn that real quick. So, painted the axle shaft, cleaned up the A-arm. You guys won't be able to see it. There's a new wheel bearing in there. Trust me, it's there. Steering knuckle all got sandblasted and repainted. Spin this the other way. I've got new tie rod ends, lower ball joints, sway bar links again. Wish you could see that new wheel bearing because it does exist, but anyways. And then I had to make subframe bushings for the STI steering rack and front subframe assembly to get that to fit in here. And I don't know if you can see the other ones. Yeah, up in there. So anyway, so there's the other subframe bushings, and of course the painted subframe, subframe cross member, and I don't know if I showed you guys the cleaned up trans. I put a new clutch fork and pinion or a little pivot arm deal. Basically the same thing going on this side, and the same thing going on over here. And then painted or cut out these gold vinyl decals, and got my Snapchat and YouTube and Instagram and stuff on there, so that's kind of cool. Okay, so here is the interior. Trim lights all the way around, and gauges and everything. Man, I wish that this thing would focus. There we go. So I got 2 Pro Sport and 1 Glow Shift gauge, boost gauge, dual EGT gauge, and then air fuel ratio. Then of course I already showed you guys this. And the access port all painted up, hooked up and everything. These lights will be hooked up to this switch, and then I'll have underglow and stuff in the grill and in the wheel wells and stuff, and that'll all be hooked up to one of these OEM switches too. I put a 8-inch sub back behind that panel, and then stuffed an amplifier down there as well. And then there is my AC pump, or yeah, AC pump, power steering, starter, alternator, all painted up, ready to rock. The alternator and the starter both got rebuilt by a shop local to me. Brand new Kurt hitch. It's a those are Manzo lateral links, the whole kit. That's a Ibachi STI sway bar, STI rear subframe, R180 diff, of course Brembos and all that good crap. I'll get you up front, show you the front subframe. So, of course, subframe, that's all been painted. subframe brace, the other side of the subframe, and axles and stuff. Okay guys, so sorry about my poor lighting, by the way. This camera actually just sucks and anything but just absolutely great lighting. But I got the wheels on, and so that's about how far they'll poke out, and then eventually I'll buy way bigger wheels. They'll be like 10-inch wide, like way offset, and I'll do a wide body kit, but that's down the road right now. I just got to get it running, and I needed wheel spacers in order to clear. So anyway, so that's the whole deal going on there. And then there's the fitment in the front, and then I literally just put the front bumper on so that you could kind of see it. You know, kind of just get an idea of what it was going to be like when it was done. But yeah, so anyway, so this is that. This is basically what it'll look like, at least for a while, and then I'll do new mirrors and I'll do the wide body kit, and it's all going to get repainted and different wheels, different tires, stuff like that. Okay guys, well that was just a little update on the car situation, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that, you know, that you at least wanted to see something, that, you know, I didn't leave you guys hanging too much. And then and we'll catch back up with you again here soon. Let me know if you want to see more.